Good afternoon, how are we all doing? It might be a different time wherever you are around the world, but welcome back to one of our interviews here in Hampshire in Netley Marsh Showground. And I have with me Mr. Joe Bassinet.
Pheasant.
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 Yes. Like the goalkeeper.
Pheasant?
Yes.
I've never heard of a goalkeeper called Pheasant.
Dave Pheasant.
Dave Pheasant.
Dave Pheasant.
Never heard of it. Pheasant.
Yeah. Oh well. Never mind.
During the war? Or?
No. Which one? Which one? No, not the last one. No. Must have been. Yes. Must have been the Boer War.
Okay. So on with the interview then, I suppose.
I was just setting the scene.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do for a living and what do you do generally?
What do I do generally?
Introduce yourself to
as much as possible. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm the lunatic photographer for this bunch of lunatics as well, I suppose.
Good choice of words.
I'm a bit of a jack of all trades and do many things. I'm trained in garden design, but I seem to spend most of my time woodworking and doing photography, which keeps me occupied. And then you were saying how I got involved in this.
Well, I haven't said that yet, but that was going to be my next question. Yeah, you were mind reader as well.
So how did you get involved in it?
How did I get involved?
You got mugged.
I was far too busy, and I got roped in somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
How did you get involved? That's what I want to know. Nobody cares about me.
About much the same actually. It was Malvern. I think it was Malvern Autumn Show. Many moons ago. I think it was probably about 2010 or something daft like that. And I just came across and doing the drag strip basically at that time, and that was rather entertaining. And I sort of took some photos and all sort of thing, and I thought, I'll go and see if I can catch up with them next time they're there. And I did, and took some more photos. And Dan said to me, I sort of posted them to him and so on, and then I got sort of, would I like to come and sort of take photos at all the shows? And so I sort of went, that'd be good. And it's been an adventure ever since.
I must say some of the photos you take are cracking.
Yeah.
So I got my own personal favourites. Other people might not like them, but one of my favourites is from. Was it Bournemouth last year when there was the line across? Obviously.
Oh yeah.
And you got Charlie's horse leaping through the air, Naboo leaping through the air.
Yeah.
That's a great photo.
It came out beautifully. That did.
Yeah.
Everybody says, the kit lens on that thing too, but when you get them right, they're just like it's taken down with the chicane at the other end, and it's just like a bit choppy because you can see like all the stitching in their jeans as you like.
Yeah. I remember you zooming in at the time. It was perfect.
Brilliant stuff. I mean, it's sort of yeah. But you got to remember, you don't see what hits the cutting room floor. Well, all right, it hits the recycle bin, and there is a fair amount of that. But somewhere I have a 2 terabyte drive, which is 80% full of horseboarding shots and last.
So do you have to use specialist camera equipment? Is there anything different you use to shoot horseboarding that you don't use for other parts of life?
No, just general. I'm experimenting with a wide angle, for ultra wide angle lens this year, 10-20, and I'm sort of doing this sitting on the 90, which I'll be there tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow during the day, because the light will be right, and it gives this incredibly wide view. It looks like the horse is right over the top. Well, come to think of it, the horse is right over the top.
I was just going to ask you, do you take some kind of man-up pills or something before you go in there? Because you're insane, the horses are on top of you. The horses it looks like they're on top of you, because they are on top of you.
No, I mean, it's like...
and I've seen some of these people ride.
No, not even the recreational drugs, so, it's don't even touch those, so it's... it's all pure natural stupidity.
Good. You accept it? You accept it?
I think it's so.
Super.
Yeah, thank you. You get to know the horses, which horses and riders. Some you can trust, and some you go. I'm going to be a bit cautious.
Yeah.
There was one that was every other horse, and quite happy at Burley, bearing down on me down the straight. was one of them like cocked a leg under myself so I could roll, and kept an eye on him as he came down. He was like
ready to
he
go.
Was like, yeah,
Poised and ready to go.
Yeah, poised and ready to roll out the way. Now have been times when I've had to dodge boarders and dodge horses. Woburn last year was a prime example. I nearly got collected by Candy and then Dan. Sometimes you end up stood in the safe zone and you're thinking, okay, no I'm not, oh no. It's a big white horse bearing down on me.
Well, I found when I've been doing the commentary with the novices and stuff, and I'm in the middle of the ring, and then I'm doing my little patter and I'm away, and then I'm in the middle of the course and I got to try and get out of the way.
It's so easy.
Disorientating when you follow in. And, yeah.
It's so easy just to stroll sideways or forget where you are on the course, and I've been a few you'll have to think about, but it's all good. It makes photography an adrenaline sport. Yeah. You should try it sometime.
Oh, give it a go. With regards, I suppose you've got a unique perspective yourself. You're something similar to myself, where I've got no connections. I'm just impartial really to what's going on. But I have ridden the horses, so I have some idea.
Yeah.
As a complete impartial,
yeah.
What do you see the sport developing from when you started? Do you see, how's it evolved then? How do you see it's evolved?
It's evolved. Ooh. We definitely, there's more structure, and the organisation has improved, which is the evolution of safety aspects of it with the first, with this new safety
dead man's
handle system, which is, I think is a superb idea,
which we're going to be actually demonstrating a little bit later on with the assistance of our able cameraman Lloyd and his board rider, Aidan. We'll be demonstrating.
We're going to swap them round so that we get Aidan to fall off.
That is a superb link right there. So
it is.
If we've got a little bit of good video editing, that's a superb link to link onto that. Actually.
It is, yeah.
It's almost like we scripted that, eh?
Yeah, we
it's almost like we're professionals. It's almost like we're professionals.
Professional what then?
Well, that's up for debate.
We'll talk about that later in the beer tent. Yeah. That's the other good aspect. That's the other organisation. We're more organised about going to the beer tent these days.
We're much more focused on.
We're more focused, yes. And the cider's better this year.
It is much better.
Yeah, last year that stuff was bright orange,
talking about the beer tent then. Social aspect. You've got a unique perspective on the social aspect. You have got a very unique perspective. How do you see?
You mean I'm an old fart?
No. I mean you were here as yourself. You're part of Horseboarding UK, the entity. Yeah. You're not here with anybody in particular, so you're not. You're going down to the bar with everybody, and you're going around the show with everybody, and doing. So, how do you feel that the family? How do you feel the family of Horseboarding?
It's lovely. I mean, I had, I made the first one of the year, and I sort of missed everybody like crazy during the winter. And I thought, oh, great, it'd be lovely. And then I get this call saying you can come in and have your cataract operation done, and that was cool. Right, okay, I've got that organised now, and that's happening. And then I get, the gasket's gone in the car, so I don't make 3 shows. So it's like another winter. It's like a nuclear winter. It's cold. There's none of my lovely people friends there. So I made it back to Norwich last weekend, and that was absolutely superb. It was brilliant. It was lovely. It's great to see them. That's a grand show as well. I mean, that is a grand show.
It's a really good show.
Just to look around and be at, and it's
something new, something different.
Entertainment's wonderful. Yep. It's sort of it's all good. It's nice. I've got some really good friends here, and I'd encourage anybody to come along and interest and take part in it, because it's like you don't know until you try. Give it a go.
I like that, John.
Yeah.
Now I normally ask board riders and horse riders similar questions.
Yeah.
I'll ask you, but I don't think it really applies.
Yeah.
Do you do any specific fitness training for your job, or is there anything you do to work on your core strength? Anything in particular that you do for that?
That's a good question.
What's the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Cider. It gives me the mental strength to
Gives you the
lay around in the path of galloping horses and much weirdness.
Now that explains a lot, right?
Everything explains everything. Yeah.
And as we draw to a close, I've got to ask you the question.
Yeah.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know.
I reckon there was a large explosion and it all happened.
And on that interesting point,
We had a chicken omelette.
There's a few not getting that question, is there?
no, they don't get it.
They're complicating it.
Well, thank you very much, Joe, and it's been a pleasure talking to you, and we'll speak to you sometime down the road. So thank you very much, and see you later.